I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the gaming these days is really stale. It seems like we're stuck in this loop where every new game is either a sequel, a remake, or just the same type of stuff we've played before. I get that some people love the comfort or familiar franchises, but for me it can be pretty boring. Take all of those board games that come out every year. It's like they change a few graphics and maybe tweak a couple mechanics, but overall it's just the same game with a new coat of paint. And I don't even want to start talking about racing games. Then there are those Battle Royale titles that everyone seems to be jumping on. Initially they captured attention with their intense competition and excitement of being the last one standing. Games like PUBG, Fortnite, Warzone and Apex Legends brought something fresh to the table, allowing players to drop into vast maps, scavenge for gear and engage in high-stakes firefights. They provided a thrilling social experience with friends teaming up to strategize and survive. However, after a while, they all start to blend together. The core mechanics, landing, looting, shooting, are often similar across titles, creating a feeling of redundancy. Despite each game's unique art style or slight variations in gameplay mechanics, the overall experience can feel quite repetitive. The maps may change, and some might introduce fun new modes or events, but the fundamental structure remains largely unchanged. This can lead to burnout. Players might start feeling like they're grinding through the same formula rather than enjoying a unique adventure each time. Instead of excitement, there's often a sense of monotony. With so many titles vying for attention, it becomes increasingly challenging to find something that feels fresh and engaging. Ultimately, it's hard not to feel like we're just playing the same game over and over again. The thrill of discovering something groundbreaking is overshadowed by the familiarity of established formulas. We crave innovation and creativity, but it often seems like we're stuck replaying the same experiences, waiting for the next big thing to shake up the industry. It seems like most big studios are playing it safe these days, sticking to proven formulas instead of taking risks. I know it's a gamble to try something new, but that's where the magic happens. When studios choose to innovate, we get incredible experiences that can redefine genres or introduce groundbreaking mechanics. Unfortunately, the financial pressures of the industry often lead to a conservative approach, where the fear of failure stifles creativity. Another thing that is really bugging me is how much money is tied up in microtransactions these days. It feels like developers are more focused on squeezing money out of us than on creating a truly immersive experience. When you're playing a game and it constantly nudges you to buy extra items, skins or passes, it can completely take you out of the moment. Instead of feeling like you're diving into an engaging world, it becomes more like you're navigating a marketplace. You can't help but notice that some games are structured to encourage spending. Features that used to be a part of the core experience are now locked behind paywalls. Want that cool outfit for your character? That'll cost you. Need an extra boost to level up? That's another purchase. It often feels like we're not even buying a game. You're investing in a platform designed to keep us spending, which can be disheartening for players who just want to enjoy the experience. Take Valve, for example. They have been a long driving force of innovation in the gaming industry, from mechanics introduced in Half-Life to the revolutionary gameplay of Portal. The launch of the Source engine with Half-Life 2 allowed for incredible realism and physics in game design, influencing countless developers. However, despite this rich history, many fans feel that Valve has hit a stagnation point. The long-anticipated Half-Life 3 has become a symbol of this stagnation. Instead of focusing on creating new and exciting experiences, Valve seems to have shifted towards monetization strategies in games like Dota 2 and Counter-Strike. While these titles are financially successful, they prioritize cosmetic items and microtransactions over the creative risk-taking that once defined Valve's approach. Honestly, a part of me thinks that a lot of it has to do with nostalgia. I find myself reminiscing about the games I played when I was younger, and it can be tough to find that same spark in new titles. It's like we all are looking for that same feeling again, but instead we keep getting rehashed versions of the same old thing. In the end, it feels like we need some fresh ideas and creativity to shake things up in the gaming world. Sure, there are still great games coming out, but they seem fewer and farther between. I just hope we see more innovation and less of the same old stuff in the future.